Welcome back to the last lesson of Impact-Linked Finance Essentials. You have already learned a lot about this innovative practice, but now we're getting very concrete. It's high time for some inspiring real-life cases. Discover with us how ILF has been used for 5 different enterprises and how we ensured that these value creators receive better terms for better impact. Our first example is unlocking impact potential for Clínicas del Azúcar. Clínicas del Azúcar, CDA, is one of the fastest-growing chains of diabetes clinics in Mexico. CDA's primary focus is to make diabetes treatment and health support available to low-income customers. The Sync transaction with CDA was one of the first ILF transactions done by Roots of Impact. It was part of the Sync LATAM program with SDC and other partners. As an enterprise, CDA did not struggle to secure investment, but it wanted to find out whether and how it could serve even lower-income customers. Piloting this new model and offering more affordable prices and payment schemes was considered risky. By entering into a sync agreement, however, CDA was able to test it. For this, 2 sync metrics were co-designed. 1. The increase of the proportion of low-income customers in CDA's customer base. And 2. Maintaining high-quality treatment results as measured by HbA1c levels. In the end, CDA outperformed on all sync metrics, proving a successful transaction and use case. Let's look at the next example to see how ILF use case number 2 works in the real world. Enabling sustainable impact for Aquista. Aquista is an enterprise in the wash space based in the Netherlands. Its flagship Barsha pump provides farmers in Nepal and Malawi with irrigation all year round to increase their income and resilience. Aquista became part of the Sync for Wash program of Aqua for All and Roots of Impact. Sync helped Aquista overcome the tension between its economic and impact goals. This supported the enterprise in reaching economies of scale and make its pay-after-harvest model sustainable. With Sync and capital from investors alongside, Aquista was able to drive the following metrics. 1. A higher percentage of pumps sold via the pay-after-harvest model in Malawi and Nepal. And 2. Increasing the income of the smallholder farmers. By using ILF, Aquista aligned economic and impact goals. The enterprise also introduced training and product market connections to further increase farmers' productivity and income. Now, let's discover the next real-life use case together, targeting specific impact for Sprints. Based in Egypt, Sprints is a vocational training enterprise that upskills young individuals in software development and coding. Given outdated curricula and the high youth unemployment in the MENA region, particularly for women, Sprints shows strong impact potential. The Sync transaction was part of the Impact-Linked Fund for Education, funded by SDC and the Jacobs Foundation. The emphasis for Sprints was put on gender impact. To incentivize the enterprise for empowering female youth, 3 sync metrics were agreed. 1. Increasing the proportion of underserved female youth graduating from Sprints' courses. 2. Increasing the technical proficiency of learners. And 3. Increasing the proportion of female youth placed in jobs. After Sprints, let's look at use case number 4 in action. Encouraging continued impact for Aqua Clara Kenya, ACK. ACK is based in Kenya and addresses the lack of wash solutions for low and middle-income communities. The enterprise provides affordable drinking water purification and sells mainly household and community water filters, as well as tanks, pumps, and hand-washing stations. ACK has years of impact track record, targeting the most vulnerable and difficult to reach. But the enterprise also has ambitious scaling plans and wants to target a broader spectrum of customers, including those with higher incomes. For this, ACK is raising more commercial capital. As a result, there is more risk that ACK will get pressured to focus on higher-margin customers. This specific risk is addressed by the Sync transaction as part of the Impact-Linked Fund for Water, Hygiene, and Sanitation, ILF for Wash by Aqua for All and Roots of Impact. Rather than pushing the enterprise to commercially unappealing segments, the aim of the sync is to reward ACK for continued focus and growth in more impactful areas. To incentivize ACK accordingly, 3 sync metrics were agreed. 1. Low-income customer growth. 2. The additionality of new hub placements. And 3. Effective water filter maintenance for best possible water quality. Now we've reached the last real-world use case example: kickstarting impactful solutions for PureFresh. PureFresh is a water distribution company that serves low and middle-income households in Kenya with clean drinking water. PureFresh purifies water from boreholes and delivers it to retail stores. The next strategic step is to reach more people by providing containers and becoming completely cashless. For this, PureFresh became part of the ILF for Wash program with Aqua for All and Roots of Impact. A revenue-based, impact-linked loan allows the enterprise to test the container-based sites across multiple regions and in more impactful areas. This, in turn, will enable PureFresh to establish evidence and set itself up for scaling this new solution. The metrics defined together were 1. The additionality of new outlet placement, and 2. The extra impact-focused outlets as a bonus metric. Before wrapping up this final lesson, a friendly reminder to check this lesson's assignments, readings, and reflections.
Wow, that was a lot of practical knowledge to digest. But the most important insight for you to take away is to understand the unique value add of ILF and its best areas of application. ILF is very versatile and can be shaped in a way that it caters best to the specific stage and needs of an enterprise. With this last lesson of ILF Essentials, we now wrap up our course for ILF beginners. We very much hope that you enjoyed this learning experience and that you will come back whenever you need to revisit these insights and refresh your knowledge. To make your learning journey most effective, discuss with your peers in our groups and discussion boards that you find across this community. Also, please feel free to reach out to us anytime. We're always happy to continue guiding you on your very individual ILF learning journey and make it a trip to remember.